So, as I mentioned, that these things were not reflected in the minutes, but this hide and seek game does not stop here. SEBI examination found that in spite of having knowledge of all of this, NSE and its NRC and board members in a board meeting held in December 2016 allowed Chitra to exit through resignation without taking any action in this regard. Moreover, NSE and its board also appreciated Ms. Chitra on record while accepting her resignation with immediate effect. And to
Okay.
top it all off, SEBI examination found that Ravi Narayan, which we had mentioned earlier, who knew about the appointment of Mr. Anand, in spite of having knowledge of misconduct on the part of Chitra, because he was present in all of the board meetings up until now, without approval of SEBI, allowed excess leave encashment of rupees 1.5 crore to Chitra in the NRC board meeting held where she resigned, citing her sterling contribution to the growth of the organization.
I mean, I get it. There, she significantly grew NSE to a huge scale, but I don't know. It's just too fishy. Like immediate effect resignation is something really weird. Especially at
Exactly.
that position when you're a CEO, you have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things on your plate, and that immediate effect means that either things were sorted. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything
Yes.
much.
So the thing is that that person is resigning not because they want to explore other opportunities or some any other rational reason.
Right.
The reason is at a very questionable timing, and everyone knew it. No one, it was not as if they didn't know about anything. So to look at so to appreciate her and then also approve the leave encashment, the excess leave encashment, all of this is very ignorant, I feel.
I feel it's just giving her a very easy way out, or maybe to
Exactly.
save the reputation of NSA, they took this call. I don't know. It's just a
Maybe, but the thing is, it's the ignorance which I'm not okay with. You are not reporting things in the minutes of the meeting.
exactly.
Okay, fine, you're citing things like confidential and sensitive nature, but on top of that, to do all of this, to
Yeah.
just give her an easy exit,
Hmm.
that is something, just personally I feel that that reeks of ignorance.
And it's also very a questionable thing for the entire Indian governance of companies, because we are in a developing stage and companies are growing at a massive scale. And if the governance is not right, if things are not being reported, it is a very dangerous sign, because it is a questionable thing for the trust of the company
Exactly,
across the
trust.
globe. So
Yes.
I mean, it's weird.
Yes. Yes, exactly. During the course of investigation into the issue of co-location facilities, which we had discussed in our previous episodes,
Yes.
now the timeline of investigations into both of these cases coincided. SEBI came across certain documentary evidence which demonstrated that Ms. Chitra, who was the MD and CEO of NSE back then, had shared certain internal confidential information of NSE, organizational structure, dividend scenario,
Oh.
financial results, human resource policy, and related issues. Even the response to SEBI that was being filed by NSE, among other things, with an unknown person by addressing her correspondence to an email ID. And this email ID was a bit weird. I don't know what to
Okay.
make of it. The email ID was rigyajursama@outlook.com. And all of this happened during the period of 2014 to 2016, the emails that were being
That is
exchanged.
so dangerous. I mean, whenever you have some policies at work, you are made sure that only accept the emails which may have something like nse.com or whatever company.com. And if it's coming from Outlook or Gmail, it's usually labeled as a phishing attack or any other sort of attack. And this is a very bizarre email ID. I
Yes.
do not know what, and confidential information is going out. I don't know this what cybersecurity team was also doing, but I get you cannot look into the emails of CEO, but
Hmm.
there had to be some sort of, I don't know, label or whatever, like some investigation there should have been. Something is
Right.
going gravely wrong. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, I feel for the executives and the board, it might be a difficult decision because they have the confidentiality and all those things signed as well. But it could also make them whistleblower. I don't know. It is a very conflicting situation for them. But again, it's not right in any way.
Yes. And sometimes I don't know what kind of pressure you are under, that
Right.
you might be hesitant to report
Mm-hmm.
these matters. You just never know what kind of cards the other person has in their
Yeah,
hands.
and being such a big organization of India, if something is going off in NSA, it would affect the entire country on
Yes.
a whole. So yeah, it's a. I mean, I don't know, but I
Yeah.
get it.
Yes. But also, if you are maybe reporting against someone, and if that someone has, say, certain kind of contacts, you cannot, in a country like ours, you have to be very
Yeah.
careful with things like these. But again, that definitely does not justify the silence. And it was a board meeting, so
Hmm.
there were several members involved. So it's really, I don't know, I wonder how come all of them took a conscious decision to not report these things in the minutes.
Yeah, there might
That
be
is something
something.
that
Yeah.
is, I'm again not.
Maybe there wouldn't be a strong proof to maybe say against it. So it's just a speculation till now. We do
Yes.
not know.
So there are a lot of maybes,
Yeah, there's
and
it's a gray zone.
yes. So